Hello everybody, welcome to the Ftog server, Infinity Evolved, ToddytheBody here. Yep. Yep, so I switched back over to the chain lightning. I still have the... Did I get them? Gotta pick these up. Can't have these sitting in the world. There we go. I still have the other shock thing in there, and I just made a new one like I said I was going to do. So, you might, if you care, or want to see the other ones, you might be saying, hey Todd, it's supposed to be a vanilla episode this time, but there's something I really want to do, really want to get, and I want to get it on camera instead of just making it and then coming back with it. So we did some of this. I was going to show this battle, the Guardian of the Gaia battle, I guess, on camera or record it. But I did one ahead of time just to see how hard it would be, and it was not hard at all. Like, I don't take any hearts of damage during that whole fight. And then plus with the arc lightning, it makes that part where he spawns a bunch of mobs super easy because it chains to the different mobs, and so it just kills them all at once. Anyways, and another reason I'm not going to show the Gaia battle, and I mean I will if there are a lot of people that really want to see it, but it's because it's too loud. The music is way too loud. I just didn't want to do that. But so what did we do the Gaia battle for? I want to make, since we made the cowl net last time, I want to make the robes of the stratosphere this time because I really want to get the flight. I want to get rid of the jet plate, not have to use power. Ooh, one thing I am going to miss is that the jet plate will power my my powered items. So we'll have to find a replacement for that, but I think we'll be able to do it. I think you can like enchant it with haste, and it'll go fast also like the jet plate. I don't know, we'll test it all out and see, but I do want to get it. So we've got the stuff here. I have to give up my air sigil, so I'll have to make another one. We've got the flying ointment, and this is what we need the Gaia battle for to make the what is it called? The flugel tiara? Flugel? Flugel. We'll call it flugel. Let's see. So the crafting recipes, if you've never seen them before, let's just throw this down. We can go inside here. I think that we can get, nope, it won't, yeah, I won't pick them up. Let's do harness. Yeah. So this is what you get from the Gaia. You get some Gaia spirit, and then the rest of the stuff is pretty easy. So then that's that. The flying ointment was a little bit more difficult just because we had to make the redstone soup, but we figured out how to do that before. So that was okay. And then we already had the air sigil, and I found out by making the void chest plate that we can now make the void metal really easy. Now, I'm sure you knew that before when we undid the Eldritch tab, that you knew that it would be easy, but I didn't know it would be easy. And the reason we got into magic is so that we can make the void metal, so that we can make the draconic stuff. But it seems like that we had passed that technology without realizing it. Another technology that we had passed without realizing it is the angel ring. Probably won't be making this now, just because, I mean, I can make all these things now. The cracked runic plate, you know, these two slabs are super easy. So then what, we just need this catalyst, which takes a few bones, which takes some bone meal, and then some simple catalyst. So that's all really simple. So we'd have that. Iridium we've proved before by making the relocator and the quantum gear. We have lots of stars because of our wither killer. I have a couple of the ultimate solar panels, so we can make that easy. I've got, you know, these things. Oh, whoops. These things are just real. I think I could even put these on autocraft, these two items here. So at some point we had passed this technology also. I think the last piece was just a thermostatic harness, but now that we are going to make the robes of the stratosphere, we don't need to make this, so we'll pass that too. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. I should have enough aspect in there, and let's go ahead and turn on our magnet like we do with all the dangerous recipes. What's the damage level on this thing anyways, or risk factor? Oh, moderate? Oh, okay. We shouldn't lose anything then. I checked before we started that we should have everything. And maybe I won't make you watch it all. Okay, and we are about done. There we go. We're done infusing now, so we should be getting our harness here soon. As long as nothing bad happens. Last piece. Okay. I was afraid that because I had already claimed that sigil, it wouldn't take it, like I needed a fresh one. But that should be it. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so this is the first time I've ever made it, so I actually want to try using it. I actually want to try using it first. So if we look in our book, it says that you need to power it with, where is it? Somewhere in here. Potentia, and I think that's the fish, right? Fish, yep. We have plenty in there, so I'm not going to worry about adding any more just to play around with it. Let's do jar. One of those. Okay. And let's get some of that fish, some of that dead fish. Alright, so now what do we do? Simply right click while holding the harness to insert filled jars. Okay, so holding the harness, right click. Oh, well, that makes sense. Alright. So now, oh, and it even has protection on it. Oh, compared to this one, it's only half as much. Let's try it out. And take a look at it too. Alright, let's see, turn around. That's where we're looking. Alright, so I think H is to activate it. Oh, and that does hats. Alright, can we stop the hat thing? Let's see if it's in options. Let's see here. H. Well, I wonder if we'll be able to use it. It does say I have to use H to use the harness, right? Pressing H activates and deactivates the harness. Let's take another look. Maybe I just missed it. Hats. No, I don't see an H. Great. And there's no way to just disable hats. Oh, I saw some sparkles, but it's the crystals. Let's see, personalize, maybe. First person, GUIH. Ooh, okay, this is it. Escape is gonna mess it up. Let's do, yeah, multiply sign. I don't think I use that for anything. Yeah, done. Okay, so, alright, that doesn't do it. I don't know. H? I swear I'm hitting it. Let me, while wearing the harness activates and deactivates it. Let me mess around with this thing. I want to use it before I actually use it to turn into the robes of the stratosphere. Okay, I found it. It was in controls. It's just under miscellaneous. So right here, I had it disabled. Alright, so let's go out and try it. Oh, check this out. I tried making the infused seeds, but the only one that you can make is the air one. Like, okay, the recipe for it, it's right here, so we'll take a look at it. The recipe for it is this. You're supposed to be able to use the different shards and then mix the different types of infused seeds. But it doesn't matter what shard you use, you always get the air seed. So it's a little broken. So what happens is that you'll break it, you get a petal and a seed back, and you're supposed to be able to use the petal to make a potion, but that didn't work out for me. So I don't know. I guess it's just a wasted item in this mod pack. Because normally I think you're supposed to use the crucible, right? But because this is expert mode, they took that out and want you to use the infusion recipe, but that doesn't work. Okay, so let's get turned back around because I want to see what this looks like. We'll hit H. Okay, there's our awesome static that I've heard about, and it's just on the back. Does it touch the wall and stuff, or is it just a visual thing? Okay, it seems to be just a visual thing. So cool. And doesn't seem to be using up the potentia too fast. Now back into first person. Now I don't see the electricity, so it's not like it's blocking your view. Okay, so it is super slow, and that's probably because they want you to enchant it with don't die. They want you to enchant it with haste. But we're not going to do that. Not this time. And all that flying we just did, we only used 2 of the potentia. Alright, so I did take that out. And let's go ahead and make the stratosphere robes. Or attempt to. Okay. And there we go. Let's put this in here. You can see I've got some items. Oh, let me just show you this, just to prove it. So if you hit U, there's no recipe. If you go into this book and you look at the infused crops again, here it is. You're supposed to be able to put it in the crucible, and then that's how you get the potion. But that doesn't work. Just throw it in, nothing happens. Uh-oh, we gotta fight, we gotta fight. Hold on, let's get this fight on the road. Take that, take that. Oh, you're barely taking any damage. You're almost dead. And 1, 2, 3. There we go. Alright, well thanks for the experience, thanks for the essence, and thanks for all the fog. We'll just throw that into the machine. There we go. So now it's going to be foggy and moody in here while we're doing our fusion. As long as I can get everything going here pretty quick. Okay. So now I'm going to have to remember how everything went. Down in the corner. So it's diamond, ichor, wand focus. So let's start with that. Diamond, ichor, wand focus. And then it is book, armor, uprising, harness. Book, armor, uprising, and harness. Get on there. There we go. I probably couldn't tell if I was trying to right click it, like to put more jars of stuff in there. Okay. I'm sort of a visual person. Sometimes I couldn't just remember where things are supposed to go. But to double check. Oh, there went our fog. Okay, the harness, and then the distortion, and then, oop, I had it backwards. Maybe I'm not too visual. Feather gassed arrow. Yep. And now, before we start it, we need to make sure that we have everything. So let's do air, alienness, and lux. We'll check those. Plenty of that. 2000 alienness. Okay. 192 lux. No problem. Then we've got ordo, the owl, armor, feather. Ordo, owl, armor, feather. Was that it? Yep. Feather's 32. Our feather is at 49. So let's get a little bit of a buffer there. What makes the feather? It's all the way at the end. There we go. Feathers, of course, and nothing else that's really too easy. So I guess we'll be throwing, you know, we could probably make some bow and arrows. Do we have any bow and arrows on us? Bow? Let's go and just see what kind of feathers we have. And I'll do the bow and arrow thing later. There we go. And I want to use one of these just to get it going quickly. And then put that back in. And then we should start getting our feather aspect. But otherwise, I think it is all set. And let's go ahead and make our stratosphere robes. Oh, don't forget this. Most important part. There we go. Yes, I can't wait. And you won't wait either. And we're about done. So now we are pulling in the items. I think at this point the items that I don't want to lose will probably be these three right here. That one over there isn't too difficult. It's these three that aren't difficult. It just takes time to remake. The harness will probably be the hardest piece. But come on, take the book. I saw you start. There we go. Alright. Just a couple more to go. The harness. So at least that will be good. And if it takes that, then these three pieces I should be able to get on there real fast if I need to. Come on. One more. One more. Alright. Hooray. We're gonna have to get the soulbound off there and put it on the robes. Alright, let's take a look at what it's supposed to do. Down here. Nope. Over to the right. It's supposed to, it gives you flight, and no fall damage, and simple projectiles are supposed to just pass right through you, like potions, arrows, and snowballs, I think it said. And then you can just use U to turn it on and off. But let's see what it looks like. Turn around. There's our robes. Alright, and then you do a double jump. Yep, and then there's our flying. Our wings flap. Look at them go. Okay, let's go outside. Oh, my toggle button for the jetpack doesn't work on these. You have to use the double jump. I have to get used to that now. Okay, so now we can go up, and the wings are flying. You can go down, fall. Let's take off our boots and try that. Go up. No fall damage. No fall damage. So maybe since we don't have fall damage, we can try wearing these boots for a little bit. What do we have on them? We've got pretty much all the same stuff that we had on boots in the meteor. Did I show these off? I don't think I showed these off. I think I meant to, but I made the boots of the comet just because I want to see if I could if they were better than the boots in the meteor. No, I talked about them because I mentioned that you get the fall damage. but I don't think I actually like showed them to you. So if we go over here, ooh, we fly slow. Yeah, let's get haste on this guy. If you get near water, see, it turns to ice. What's supposed to happen is it's supposed to turn to ice as you go. But I get, okay, it's kind of doing it, but you can see how, like, yeah, see how it kind of glitches like that? And then it goes away, like, as soon as you get away from it. Let's see, can you fall in the water and it turn to ice? No. Okay, then I even swim slow too. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to do this. I think I'll use the boots and the meteor. So let me get this enchanted everything, and we'll test it out to see if it goes a little bit faster. So I got it enchanted, and there's no haste enchant. So I only got protection, and there's that thorns in there also. So it seems as though I lost my fast flight by taking this instead of the jet plate. A huge disappointment, a huge, you know, thing saying that this might not be the armor for us. I was really hoping to use it because it doesn't take durability. It's like, oh wow, I'm even missing a couple of chest things. Wow, that's even less protection than. See if we put this on. See, we get our chest things back. Well, it sure did cost a lot to get it, but we might be using something else. Wow, what a letdown. Anyways, let me get something else together, and then I'll talk about it. Yep. So I'm making one more thing this episode. With the letdown, I'd like to at least like maybe try something that wouldn't be good for a total episode, and that is going to be the Celestial Gateway. Let's get all my stuff back. Okay, so I thought I was going to use this stuff, but it didn't turn out that I did, so we'll just throw that back into our system. We've got the gateway, we've got our pearls. Alright, so what is this? This is from the Kami module. What it is a teleportation thing, and it's supposed to do cross-dimensional teleportation too. And once you have it set, it's not supposed to take any power or mana or anything like that. It's supposed to just work, but it's pretty expensive. These two shards here, those are the worst part, trying to get those. So in each location you need a gateway, and then you'll need these pearls, and these pearls are one-way travel. I guess that's why they give you two. Okay, so first thing before, well, yeah, let's go ahead and set them real quick. I would like to have one up here in the tower. Each one of the gateways can hold 10 locations. Sorry, I'm just like trying to look for stuff and do stuff and look for stuff and do some more stuff. So let's get this, and we lost that forever. Let's put one gateway right here. Ooh, that's cool. Well, it looks like Botania stuff. Is this a Botania item? No, it's a Thaumic item. Huh. Alright, and then let's split these apart, and we're going to right click? No. We're going to, wait, did it? Okay, shift right click? Yeah, there we go. That's the way. Okay, so then it names itself with the coordinates. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, throw it in here, and we will call this tower. I think that you name it where it's going to send you, right? Oh, I guess it only works if you throw that in there. Alright, tower. Okay. And just because they're too expensive, I don't want to risk like naming it and then not being able to rename it. So the next one we are going to do, do I want to put it down here? What other places do I go to frequently? The Autocraft, Magic. I would like the tower to be like a hub. Like the tower one is going to hold all the other ones. So yeah, I think that would be cool. So we'll put the magic one down here somewhere. Let's put it right here. So this is where we land, and then that way we can come see this more often. Then we come, yeah, we'll do that. And if we don't like it too much, then we'll just move it, I guess. Okay, so we'll put it right there. There we go. With this one we'll do, let's do, there we go. Okay, shift right click on that guy. Now I think if we right click here, we can put the tower inside there, and there are 10 different locations. Now what you're supposed to be able to do is you're supposed to be able to stand on it and hit shift. Ooh, this is cool. Wow, it looks like stars. Okay, use the number keys to quickly jump between destinations. Use the space to return to the entrance point. Entrance point. Okay, so that's not, do I shift left click to teleport? Okay, let's hit space first. Oh, okay, I gotcha. So like if we were over here looking at something, we can go like that. So this must actually be like a map of the overworld. It's just that it makes it look like. Can we click on here? No. What if we just hit 1? Okay. So, yep. Let's go ahead and shift left click. There we go. So that's cool. I wonder what it looks like when you are. Okay. Okay, since we don't have one here. Yeah. So we need to go over to our house. Go over to our house. And down here. So I wonder what it looks like when you go cross-dimensional. And then we will name this magic. There we go. And then back up. Now there is a focus that you can make to like so that you can teleport here from anywhere. Thaumcraft has that sort of thing. But we're not going to make it because it says that you have to hold the focus in your, or you have to have the celestial pearl in your hotbar of the destination and have the wand, so it just seems like too much to do. So if we want to teleport to one of these places, we'll just, we'll just use our little thing like that. Okay, so now these gateways should be set up. There we go. And then so what do you shift? No, that doesn't work. So I guess you have to actually like point to it and then do it. But that's something. It's something to play with, and in case you guys have never seen it, I've never seen it before. So that's that. Anyways, thanks guys for hanging out and tagging along. Got my armors going. I wish that would have worked better. But I think what we're going to go with now, because this doesn't work, is we're going to go with the bound armor and probably an angel ring, even though we talked about how we passed up the technology. We'll now rethink it and use it just so we can have the flight, because bound armor doesn't have flight. And we'll go with like the Globetrotter sash from Botania, just so we can have some faster movement. And yeah, we'll see where we go from. Oh, and did I say it already? The void resistance upgrade for the bound armor, because I guess the Chaos Guardian does void damage. So if you have that upgrade, then maybe you won't be able to get hurt. Maybe you will. Maybe it's just resistance. I don't know. It's something that we're going to find out, and hopefully we don't die when we do it. But you guys have a great day. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.